I've already made triple the amount I made all of last year. It's 2026, the first week of January. I just had the best week I've ever had in trading. I have been trading since, or attempting to trade, learning how to trade and failing or going through the motions since 2020. It's been a long journey, and this is finally, I feel like, a breakthrough that I've had. I just wanted to document it and share it. These are all my stats from last year and this year. So today's January 11th, 2026. I've already made triple the amount I made all of last year. I started trading with Trendline sometime last year. I followed ToryTrade's Trendline strategy. In April, I started live trading Trendlines, and it was going really well. May was an okay month. I found out I got pregnant in May. June and July, August, I could not trade. I was not in a good place. For some reason, my body was rejecting the idea of trading. I would literally get nauseous by just looking at charts, which was insane to me. Well, I could not get to a place where I wanted to trade. I literally would get nauseous looking at the charts. So I took some time off, even though I still tried to force some trades. As you can see, so June, July, August, September, all red months. October, I decided to pick it back up, and I made $430. Honestly, it was not a good, it looks good, but it was not a good trading month. November reflected that. I took 44 trades in November, which is insane. Just forcing trades, losing, and then impulsively getting in another one. December started to get better. I decided, you know what? I'm actually going to take this seriously. I'm going to go back to what was working for me, and that is trendline trading. Keeping it simple and only following the 1 hour chart instead of going back to the 5-minute chart, which I was starting to get FOMO because I saw my friends trading and they were making a lot of money scalping. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to go back to day trading instead I could make quick money, which I kind of went back to day trading, but my analysis stays and my entries stay on the 1 hour and 15-minute versus the 5-minute. So for all of 2025, I made $720, which, praise God, that was my first profitable year, which is a win in itself. Now fast forward to January 2026. My husband supported me in adding more capital to my account, and he convinced me to. I think it was some mind block that I had in my head where I was like, I don't want to add more money until I've reached this place, which I definitely recommend, but I also was limiting myself. I was only making $100 trades. That was great to build consistency at first, but then my husband was like, you know what? I think it's time to kick this into gear for real. So let's add money to your account. I sold his car on Facebook Marketplace for $4,500. He's like, you made that money for us, so just put that in your account and let's finally start to take bigger positions. And I know that with bigger positions, there's gonna come bigger losses. So it was something that I definitely had to prepare myself for. I added the money in the beginning of January and I started trading. I started taking bigger positions, trading 3 micro gold contracts instead of 1, and also 1 actual gold contract, which moves at $100 per point versus $10 per point on the micros. That made a huge difference. Now, I'm nowhere near perfecting this because I definitely have risks back and forth, like between $500 to $3,000, and that's not good. And I'm not letting my runners run. So although I had a really profitable month and great week and my first $1,000 trade on Thursday, I still can improve a lot. So what I'm doing is I am reviewing all my trades. I take notes on all of my trades, but I'm also doing a weekly end of week review. And that has helped tremendously with seeing exactly where I stand. January alone, I've made $3,056, which is insanity to me. These are my stats for just January. Laptop is about to die. Okay, just wanted to break down really quickly my week. I have this template that I created with the help of chat and really just wanted to go through the weekly snapshot. My average R per trade, 0.38, not good at all. I was risking $1,300 on a trade, $600 on another, $1,800, $3,400. Not great. My best day was $1,029. My worst day was $506. Calculating my average hold time, net P&L for the week was $2,684. Took 6 trades, 4 out of 4 green days. I felt really calm and focused. I did get a little overconfident with over risking on certain trades, risking $3,000. I know that if I took that loss, even though it was a win, if I would have taken that loss, that would have hurt a lot. So I definitely need to tone back, really reanalyze how much I'm risking per trade. Mistakes that cost me the most, I was closing positions early. I wasn't letting it reach my take profit. I was closing them because I was reaching a certain amount, which great builds confidence, of course, and I've had my biggest trades I've ever had. However, a majority of them were reaching the original take profit that I had in place. I could have held on to those trades, my take profit, and left it alone, which is the goal. Market conditions were trending. They were awesome. The news with Trump and Venezuela helped tremendously with gold as well. So I was really confident in my trades because of the uptrend that gold was currently on. So that really helped me with taking long positions. Trust my strategy and truly be okay with losing the risk I set up is going to be the goal. And faith and alignment. Prayer for this next week is let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. I want to stay grounded, process focused, humble without shrinking, because I do want to recognize and accept the fact that I am worthy of making these big profits. These are the trades that I've taken. Super excited about what's to come, and I have to cut this video short because my laptop is about to die. This is only the beginning for me. 2026, first week of January, and I'm so excited.